Good morning, third graders. All right, today is our very, very last day of anything branches or levels of government. Next week, we move on to something absolutely brand new. I think it's something that you are going to be very excited about. But before we do that, we need to finish up our last few things and we need to wrap up our letter to President Trump. So today I want to walk you through and show you in Seesaw how to go back to the one that you submitted yesterday, how to listen to Mrs. McGreany's and my comments about your work, how to make any corrections that you need to make on the assignment that you've already submitted, and then how to submit it for the very last time, and we'll be ready to move on next week. So let me show you how to go to Seesaw and find those things. I have really enjoyed seeing the ideas that you guys have been writing in your rough drafts of your letter to the president. Some of you are taking this time to be thankful for the country that we live in and thanking our president for his service. Some of you are sharing true concerns that you have with the president, things that you see and know about in your city, your state, your home, our country. And so I've really enjoyed seeing the variety and seeing you share your thoughts in that way. Today, you are going to wrap up your final draft of this letter, and then yes, you may mail it if you and mom and dad think that that is a good idea and you have the supplies to do that at home. But even if you are not mailing it, you are turning in your final draft on Seesaw today. So I want to walk you through how you're going to do that. You are going to go to your journal and find the one that you submitted yesterday. And so I'm going to take you to mine. This is the one I submitted, and I'm already seeing that Mrs. Cole has added some notes to it with the purple. And there is an audio note as well. So I am going to click on that. I'm going to listen.
Let's double check the correct punctuation that we should be using in our writing. Look at a comma between the city and the state in the address and make sure you have commas after your greeting. And then let's also look at capitalization.
So Mrs. Cole has left me an audio comment, and then I see that she has also left some notes for me to look at. So now I need to correct that. Now you can correct it in a couple of different ways, guys. If you hand wrote this, like I know some of you hand wrote it on notebook paper and called it your rough draft, and you are planning to rewrite that in a new way for your final draft, great. If this is your final draft and this is what you want to use for your final draft, then you are going to go down to these three dots. We did this with, I'm trying to help it not shake so much while I show you. We did this with our Ormy the Pig story, or with our short film stories. Okay, click on the three dots. Click on Edit Item. You can take away the things that I drew on there. If you have notes from me, you can take those away and then you can correct them. So I know that Mrs. Cole told me I needed a comma between the city and the state. So I can go down to my fingers, click on the text box, click again till I see the blinking line. Get my blinking line up here between the city and the state. Put my comma. She also had my date circled, so I'm going to move my line down here to the date. My comma goes between the two numbers. It goes between the day of the month and the year so that it doesn't look like a giant number with 6 numbers. Then I can keep coming down and keep looking at the things that Mrs. Cole mentioned in the audio and that she has noted here. And there may be some different. I may have some things noted here with my marker that I didn't say anything about in the comments, but I also may have some things in the comments that I don't have noted here, just depending on what you need to work on in your letter. So then when you are finished and you have made the corrections that you need to make, you are going to click again on your green check mark. And it will upload it for your last time. And then you are done. And that is it, my friends. We are done. I have so missed being in class with you to do these fun things, but you guys have been troopers and made this really fun from far away. So I'm very proud of you. Thank you for celebrating being Americans with me and working so hard during this unit. I hope you get some good rest this weekend because we've got some fun and big stuff starting next week. I will talk to you next Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.